September has been set aside as Suicide Awareness Prevention Month. I want to spend a few minutes to discuss some facts as well as some helpful prevention tips for teens. Suicide is not actually caused by one particular factor, but there are many factors like untreated depression, bullying, and substance abuse that can lead to a higher risk of suicide. The data from the CDC shows that teens and young adult suicides are on the rise. Suicide is the second leading cause of death for ages 10 to 24. Here are some stats that I believe that you should know about. Now here's some interesting facts about teen suicide attempts according to kidshealth.org. Boys die by suicide about 4 times as often as girls, but it is believed that boys tend to use more lethal methods, such as firearms, hanging, or jumping from heights. Girls, on the other hand, think about and attempt suicide twice as often as boys and attempt suicide by overdosing and cutting themselves. Also, did you know that 4 out of 5 completed suicides gave clear warning signs of their intentions? What this means is, if we learn the signs and know how to respond appropriately, we have a better opportunity to assist about 80% of those teens who are contemplating suicide. Cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is bullying that takes place over digital devices like cell phones, computers, and tablets. Cyberbullying can occur through SMS, texts, and apps, or online in social media, forums, or games where people can view, participate in, or share content. Youth who are bullied are at an increased risk for depression, anxiety, sleep difficulties, lower academic achievement, and dropping out of school, according to the CDC. Nearly 1 in 5 students, which equates to about 21%, report being bullied during the school year, impacting about 5 million students annually, according to the National Center for Education Statistics. And prevention. Here's what we can do to prevent suicide. If your child is being bullied, reach out to the school district administration office, and then reach out to the school assistant principal as well as the school counselor, and then reach out to the school resource officer or the police department that patrols the school. Keep telling your story until you get some results. This is your child's life, and you are the parent or the guardian. It is your sole responsibility to do everything within your power to keep them safe. 4 out of 5 completed suicides gave clear warning signs of their intentions. If we choose to actively listen, we have the opportunity to assist 80% of those teens who are contemplating suicide, per the Jason Foundation. Suicide threats, either direct or indirect statements. People who talk about suicide, threaten suicide, or call suicide crisis lines are 30 times more likely than average to kill themselves. Previous suicide attempts. The risk of completing suicide is more than 100 times greater during the first year after an attempt. Take any instance and every attempt very seriously. Preoccupation or obsession with death or suicide. Things to look out for: writing essays and poems, drawings and artwork depicting death. Depression. Don't let your teen's depression or anxiety snowball. 9 out of 10 teens who take their own lives met criteria for a diagnosis of psychiatric or mental health condition or mental health disorder, and more than half of them with a mood disorder such as anxiety or depression. Making final arrangements, giving away their cherished possessions like phones, tablets, jewelry, their shoes, and saying goodbye to family members and friends. Also making funeral arrangements. These are just a few of the signs that I wanted to share with you so that you would get an understanding of what to start looking for. If you see this behavior occurring, please be vigilant and act on it as soon as possible. Tomorrow may never come, so act now. Take your child to the nearest hospital or a psychiatric hospital for immediate attention. You also have the option to call 911. Contact your therapist, or if you don't have one, please find a licensed therapist that has been trained and yes, board certified. And by all means, please follow up and speak with your child's counselor and assistant principal so that there are other people involved in your child's aftercare. It is better to overreact than to have any regrets about what could have been done. If this video has helped you at all, please do me a favor and share it with your coworkers, your neighbors, your friends, and your family. We cannot get the information out fast enough to help prevent suicide from occurring in our teens. This is Gerald. I'm your advocate, and I'm always advocating for you. If this video has helped you at all, please click the like button. Also, be sure to click the subscribe and ring the bell while you're there so that you'll be notified when new videos are being released. Thank you.